okay for couples to keep secrets to spare the other's feelings.
Agree? What's up, guys? We're Brayden and Haley. As a lot of you know, if you guys are new and you guys enjoy this video, we would love to see you subscribe. We'd love for you to comment down below. We would love to get to know you. Before we start this video, we wanted to ask you guys to also head over to our Instagram and our TikTok. They're always linked in the description below. We do things on there every single day. So we would love to see you guys on those platforms as well.
Absolutely.
You ready?
All right, let's get into it. So today, Brayden and I are doing something a little different, a little fun. Yeah, I get the strawberry.
We're gonna do a little game that we saw from Matt and Abby. They did it and they found it from somebody else. And so this is something kind of going around that we wanted to do our little take on.
So essentially what we're gonna do is we both have our own drinks. Mine's this one because it's pink, and this one's Brayden's. And I'm going to read some of these statements that I've got written down in here, and we're going to put our drink essentially where we stand on that statement. If we strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree, and kind of see where we're at with each other and explain our ways a little bit.
This all pertains to like just being married, just the married couple life, right?
Yeah,
Like,
just
all these
like
questions
couple
are-
questions. And so
Are these questions or statements?
Statements.
Statements? Okay.
I think.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, first one.
Couples should have a clear division of household responsibility.
Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Strongly agree.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be equal just in everything in a marriage. It should always be 50-50. We're a team. One should not be doing more than the other. Some days I'm not able to do certain things. Haley's not able to do certain things, but we lift each other up as we can, balancing all things.
It doesn't mean you need to hold your spouse to exactly 50-50 because that's never gonna work.
No.
It's never gonna be exactly, okay, you always do this much, I always do this much, but I'm not gonna do it till you do your part. We just both contribute, both put our work in.
Couples should have joint bank accounts.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
It comes down to that 50-50, like you should know how much money we have, I should know how much money we have. The financial decisions should be made together. You know, I think it's important that both of us are again a team with everything.
And we share everything we have. Like, it's not his money and my money, it's our money. And you know, like with his job, obviously you're earning more than I am, but that doesn't mean I'm still not working. And so we need to be able to have that in order to kind of know where we're at and see, like, it's not your money and then my account is my money. Like, we're just,
it's our money.
Okay.
it is okay for couples to have different hobbies and interests than each other.
3, 2, 1. Just agree.
I'm like on the higher end of agree, but here's my thing is even if you have different interests and hobbies, I think that's perfectly okay.
I grew up in a very like sports-oriented family, but I was more on the musical side. I think it's perfectly okay we have different interests as long as you support each other in it. Even if it's not something you want to do necessarily or you want to be at, still do things for your partner.
It's totally okay to have different hobbies and interests, and I think those different hobbies and interests are why we fell in love with each other.
You should prioritize your partner's needs before your own.
3, 2, 1. My biggest thing is if your cup is empty, you can't fill others' cups. You need to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. You cannot adequately take care of others without doing so for yourself.
And for me, this is a trait in myself that I am still trying to work on, is I am the type of person that I put myself at the bottom of my priority list, and Brayden's trying to teach me to not do that. There's been a lot of times where I've completely disregarded my own needs. I stopped taking care of myself, and so I'm trying to learn how to take better care of myself, and in doing so, I'm finding that I do a better job of taking care of others when I'm doing well. You are my priority, but I still need to make sure I am okay in order to take care of you.
Yeah.
This is kind of a hot take.
Oh no.
Worshipping celebrity crushes when in a relationship is wrong.
3, 2, 1. That has been something that Haley and I have, like, we have a strong belief that idolizing and having these crushes on celebrities just isn't right for our relationship. I know some relationships, they're good with it, it works for them. But for us, personally, we believe that lusting and idolizing and having crushes on these celebrities is the same thing as if it was as if it's a person, because they are people. Celebrities are just people, and we put them on this pedestal way above us when really they're just people.
And when we got married, one of the promises we made to each other was that we only have eyes for each other. And I believe that includes famous people. I know there's people out there and you want to appreciate, they have like different talents, you want to appreciate that. Sure, absolutely. But I only have eyes for him, and that includes celebrities and all. And that was a promise we made when we got married, and that is something that I just stick to. And so obviously lots of people have different opinions on this, and that's totally fine, to each their own. But for us and in our relationship, we just don't seem to think that those people are above us. I think we're all just people, and we're all on the same level. It is okay to have disagreements as long as they are resolved in a healthy manner.
3, 2, 1. Of course, you were. I mean, even while we were dating, there's disagreements. There always will be.
We're human.
Disagreements among everybody, with every person. It's just how it is. It's life. So yes, it is perfectly okay to have those disagreements, and it's healthy to have those disagreements because it makes you stronger as a couple. It helps you get to learn each other more, and it really, as long as you do it in a healthy manner, then it's perfectly okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it is okay to disagree on things as long as you express those in a way that is healthy towards each other. It's not in a way that is disrespectful. Yeah, we're adults, and that's okay if we don't see eye to eye on every single thing. And I think it's perfectly normal for, everybody's gonna have little slip-ups and little arguments. You still love each other and want to bring each other up. I think it's perfectly okay as long as you just talk it out, compromise, and communicate. If one partner is working, so should the other.
3, 2, 1. Wow.
That's a strongly agree for me.
Really? So I can see why she put strongly agree, because she strongly believes in that. When I'm working, I'm out working, she's doing the same. And I think the reason why I disagree with it is because I don't expect her to do that. When I'm working, I don't expect her to also be working her butt off at home, I want to be able to work so that she doesn't have to work her butt off, so that she can rest and take care of herself. So that's why I disagree with it. I think it's okay for one person to be working, for the other to be resting.
Me being me, because I am my, biggest critic, I would still get mad at myself for that sometimes. And so I'm more saying it for me, not you. I'm like, if you're working, I feel like I need to be as well. Not because you make me feel like it, but because that's just how I am. If your partner is working all day, I believe that you should also be making sure that they don't feel like they're the only person doing anything. Interesting. It is okay for couples to keep secrets to spare the other's feelings.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I think that is the exact opposite of okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think good relationships, healthy relationships, are built on trust. And keeping a secret is just the opposite of that,
I feel like that just betrays
you're not being
the
trustworthy. You are, in a way, lying. Just because you don't directly lie about the specific thing, by keeping it a secret, you're lying about it.
You've got to be adults and have those hard conversations, because everything about our relationship is completely open.
Mm-hmm.
You know everything about me, I know everything about you. We've got nothing to hide, nothing between each other, and I think that's what keeps it healthy, is because we trust each other. And we're obviously not like, oh my gosh, I have to go through their phone, because no, we're not worried. No. We've got nothing to hide, nothing to keep from each other. And if there is a difficult conversation that needs to be had, obviously it's not a fun thing to do, but we have it.
You have to.
We got married too early.
3, 2, 1. over it. It was perfect, you know, all of it was led and directed by God, you know, and I truly believe that, and I believe with God is perfect, you know, so everything that He orchestrates and, you know, guides you onto the path, it was the perfect path, and therefore it was God's timing, therefore to me it was perfect timing.
And say necessarily we weren't 110% ready to go out into the real world, you're never going to be 110% ready to go out into the real world. You got to get out there and just learn those things.
No one's going to be 100% ready.
No, you're never ready.
90%.
And as long as we, like, obviously, we knew that we were supposed to marry each other, and we knew we weren't going into it stupidly. Like, we had our everything in order, but I think it was a perfect time. And it's funny because initially we talked about waiting till, like, the spring to get married. I can't even imagine if we did that.
No, but it also didn't feel right in the moment, you know, getting married in the spring.
Yeah.
And that's because we know it was led by God, and that's why we strongly disagree with that statement.
It was all His timing, and it was all perfect. Oh, this one's kind of hard.
Really?
Okay. Couples should have time apart / space to maintain a healthy relationship.
3, 2, 1. All right. See, that's a hard one for me because when I'm having a hard time, I don't really want space. I don't really want to be away because she brings me comfort, you know, like she's what makes things, burdens lighter, makes things brighter, you know. It's just how it is, you know. I don't know. That's just how it is for me. But for other people, or even for her, if she wanted space away or she wanted time to, you know, get her head straight, I think that's totally okay.
And I agree with that exactly. Like, He is my source of comfort, and He is who I go to for everything. And I'm not even thinking in terms of, like, if there's an issue, but sometimes you just need time to do your own thing, you know? Like, sometimes it's good if you want to just sit and play your game in peace, and I just want to, you know, like, listen to a book.
Yeah.
Like,
which we do that.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think it's really healthy.
Yeah, sometimes she's just in her bed, or in our bed, listening to her book, or she's doing a puzzle on the table, and I'm playing my game, or I'm on the phone editing, or whatever it may be, you know? Like, sometimes that's the best part about being married, is that we're able to live together and be around each other, but also be doing things that, like, you know, just for ourselves that we want to do. Like, we're doing it individually together.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it hard?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. We are as happy on social media as we are in real life.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Agree?
I'm like, kind of, I'm teeter more on this
I'm
end.
gonna more go on the disagree. I wouldn't say strongly disagree. Because, we are extremely happy. We are.
Yeah. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah. We love the married life. We love our life. Sometimes you do have to put on the happy face for the camera when you're not in the mood or when you don't want to do something. And that's just with anything, you know, because we consider this a job. It's a full-time job for us. And sometimes you don't want to work. So you have to put on the fake smile and push through.
And I think a lot of people make social media a highlight reel of their life. And I don't believe that's how it should be. And I try to be completely genuine with you guys. Like, I have talked a little bit about some struggles that I've had and, you know, some things. I want to be completely real with you. So I try to show, you know, everything. But obviously, I'm not going to show absolutely everything because I still still want a little bit of a private life. But, you know, like, I have struggles with mental health. And I've had them for a while. And obviously, I'm not going to show that on camera. If anybody ever asks me about it, I'm completely open to talking about it. I've got nothing to hide, but I feel like we try to be genuine in everything we do, but there's of course just some things that don't really need a camera behind it. It is better to spend money on experiences than material things. 1, 2, 3.
Haley and I are very much on the same page with this. We've talked about it several times, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why we are pursuing at the end of this year jumping into the car camping life, you know, because we want to experience all those things. We want to experience life. We don't believe life should be
Spent at a desk.
spent at a desk, spent working 24/7, you know, working a 9 to 5 every single day for the rest of your life, and by the time you retire, you're not able to do things that you love, you know, because you're old and just not maybe in the best shape that you were when, like, say, when you're 20, you know. So that's why we take risks and we take those, you know, we live life. That's what we want to do so badly, because we believe so strongly in experiences. I have a very negative outlook on money because it drives me insane, because I want to be able just to live my life and experience everything, you know, and without worrying about those things and worrying, you know, like about the next paycheck that comes in. I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. So,
because it's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun and it's stressful.
We've been talking about this a lot lately. Is I don't want to have a giant house in a fancy neighborhood. That's not something that's ever appealed to me. I don't need to drive the fanciest car and have the fanciest clothes and bags and shoes. I would rather, if one day I had money, like, I want to just experience the world and see it, and I want to just have a little plot of land with my family and have animals and be able to teach my kids just to, like, work.
All right. So that was a lot of fun. We hope you guys enjoyed that.
I hope you guys were able to kind of get to know us a little bit better, because I feel like that got kind of deep.
Yeah, there was this, I kind of showed you guys just the raw side of our marriage, like exactly a lot of what we believe in and what our morals and standards are.
Yeah, and we want to hear from you guys. Let us know your thoughts, what you agree and disagree with. Obviously, just be kind.
Be nice to one another. Be nice to us, because we're nice to you. So
yeah, but we want to hear from you. We want to know your thoughts. And if you're new here, then absolutely just subscribe and come and join this big family we've got. And be sure to check out our Instagram, our TikToks, you know.
We do a lot of stuff over there. They're always linked down in the description. So we want to see you guys over there too. Help support us over there.
Yeah.
And we would appreciate that. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, we appreciate everything you do, and we mean it. When we want to hear from you guys, we actually do. Like, we read everything you say, and we love hearing from you guys, getting to know you, and I feel like I've been able to really get to know a lot of you, so we want to continue to do that. So, yeah, just comment all your thoughts, and we just want to say we appreciate you, and we love you guys.
Yep, thank you for watching.
Bye!